If scrolling through social media and the sight of protests and COVID-19 posts makes you feel drained and upset, you're not alone. In fact, there is a word for it: disaster fatigue. This is what happens when we absorb so much negativity, it begins to take a toll.
I don't think that any of us can come out of the COVID-19 without some sense of it affecting us. To what degree? The spectrum is going to vary. And wherever you are on that spectrum, it's okay.
Ben Huber is a counselor with West Texas Counseling and Guidance in San Angelo. He says that when we become so inundated with negative news, it affects our thoughts, which creates emotions, and then becomes action.
If we are only focused on the negative, then we're only going to feel that. We're only going to feel the anxiety, the depression, the anger, the fear. And then that's going to be expressed in how we relate to people that we live with, strangers, co-workers.
The emotions can manifest into bad habits, such as eating, drinking, or smoking too much. However, while it may seem like 2020 has just been a series of hardships, Hubert says there is hope.
Many of us, we feel isolated. But again, is that true? Just because we feel something, it's called emotional reasoning. Just because we feel something doesn't mean it's true.
This means that if you are struggling with feelings of hopelessness or despair, remember the world is not all bad. He says a way to help combat disaster fatigue is to focus on the positive.
We need to be informed with what's going on in our world and what's going on around us. But that's not all that's going on around us. And so we need to unplug.
Hubert notes taking a break from social media to go do something that makes you happy will help you maintain a good balance. He also adds to be aware of what you do on social media platforms, as nasty comments and arguments will only add to the problem. For Fox West Texas, I'm Sydney Timmer.